Hello and welcome back to Forged by Geeks. I have an exciting unboxing today. I know this isn't our usual as it's not a board game that we're unboxing or streaming, but I managed to nab a Vision Pro and I'm looking forward to using it in some of our upcoming streams, whether it's assembling minis for Kingdom Death Monster or any of a number of other things that we see as potential for this in the future in coordination with board games. In addition, for those watching who need assistance on making apps for this, I do that. So if you have any desire for any custom apps for the Vision Pro, AR, VR in general, AIML, you can reach out to me as Anthony Hansis over on LinkedIn, and I'd love to talk with you. And with that, we will get started with the unboxing. So, as you can see, I got a couple of accessories to go with this as well, but this is the star of the show. An interesting thing I learned while at the Apple Store is they size you and get the light visor sized, and then they actually go in the back and they assemble the box in the back with the appropriate size equipment for you, tape it shut, and then bring it out to you. So if you're picking up one, estimate a little bit more time in order to do so, but otherwise a pretty unique experience. Pretty easy to open up. It's got just these couple of strips down the side. Oops, as I whack myself in the face with one. I don't think that's the intended way of doing things. Come in there. Oh, maybe a little bit harder to get that one off than expected. And here we go. Pop open the box. Nothing big here. And there is the baby. That is the main device here. We'll get into more details on that in a moment, and I'll be doing a live stream later today. You might actually see the live stream before you see the unboxing due to order of operations on YouTube, but let's see, we've got a couple other inserts here. So this appears to be a polishing cloth. Yep, so that's a nice little thing that they included for the visor. Going on down, this is the light seal cushion. Interesting. So a little tab here. That comes off there. Tab on the other side comes off. And tab up top. There we go. It's a nice little cushion there. This appears to be a little bit more optional. We'll see how that works out on the inside. Coming in here, probably rule books of Doom. Oh yeah. So your rule book of Doom, all your components, everything like that. Next up, we've got the dual loop band. So this wraps around the back of the head and the top. Looks like that just slides through, maybe. There we go. And there we go. Take that out. Suddenly I'm imagining that popular meme video of the box with all the holes and somebody trying to put stuff into them. I imagine some Apple person watching me unbox this and going, no, that's not how you're supposed to do this. We've got our battery pack here, which I've also got a spare of, which I'll be unboxing in a brief moment. One thing they told me at the Apple Store was there's a little thing here that's very similar to the little phone nubs for entering a SIM card. You can poke in there and this whole thing will come out. So I imagine that either first party or third party, there'll be longer cables here if you need it. Seemed long enough for me while I was at the store, so I'm not too worried about it on that front for myself. And I usually have my left pocket free so I can just dump it right in there and call it good. A quick note about this little thing, it's a little twist on and off. So I will show that in another moment. And then it was nice of them to include a plug with something for a change. This has actually been a problem with Apple recently. Nothing like getting a product and then having to spend another $100 if you want their plug. So this comes with one. Oh, it's got its own little wrap as well. Always fun figuring out how to get all of these little things off. There we go. And that's it for the main box. So if we come up here, you can clearly see we've got the Vision Pro here. Pretty nice and simple device. Looks like it has a little bit more stuff on it as well, so I will get those off quick. There we go. Ah, this was the one they had me try out while in the store. So this is the back of the headband, and that fits pretty nicely. And if we spin it around, you can see a nice little 360-degree view of it. On this side specifically, you'll see the charging connector. So, or charging connector, power connector. So this thing pops on here, and you've got to line it up, which I'm having trouble doing from the side. There's a little dot. There we go. And then it twists on and snaps right into place, and you can see the light came on. So nice and simple there. Get this over to the other side, and now I can show you here. That's just a nice little protective cover, which I actually really appreciate. That comes with it. And there is the Main Vision Pro. Now continuing on, if you want to swap out the headband here, it's pretty simple. So you can just turn it around. Got these little tabs here. There's another one on the other side. That just pops right off. And you have matching tabs, which go right back on. And these, oh, that popped off. There we go. And these are a little bit more Velcro adjustable, whereas this one uses this little twist band to handle tension. Next up on the list, so I'll slide that out of the way, we have the little carrying case that I picked up to go with it. A little disappointed by the amount of wrinkles on this, a little surprised. They even store it on the shelf looking like this. If we come around, unzips, it's got the battery holder right up here, so you can store your battery in there with more paperwork. And then, let's see what this is. Looks like, oh, this is another polishing cloth and a pouch for the battery pack. So if we look out here, you can see that it's just a little accessory pouch to protect the device while those are in there. See if it actually came with any spares inside. If I open that up, nope, just a little pop-up bag, pretty simple. Pretty high quality, but pretty simple. And last but not least, we have the extra battery and what that looks like. So if I come over here, pop that open, and pop that open. Can lift this up. And just like the battery inside, just a nice little wrap here. So find your tab, rip it off, and you have another battery. Luckily, don't need to be able to disconnect and reconnect. They included the cable with it. Looks like the same length cable as well, so that works well. And a little instruction manual as well. So that's it for this. Sorry my forehead was in the camera so much. And this is actually a spare one if you look at it. So if we come here, it's got a nice little spare cushion right there, and the actual light filter that was designed for my face, or not designed, but the one size to my face at the store. So thank you very much, and looking forward to trying it out a little bit